Hello guys, it's the Alex and we're back on the Berlin mission. I have a lot to tell you about this mission because, well, this route is awesome. I hate to point out the obvious, but clearly we have 5 targets as opposed to the usual 2 or 3, and that's going to cause for a pretty large margin of error when you have to blow every single target up. You know what I'm saying? Because if you've been following us thus far, you know that explosions have a way of agitating guards and civilians, and really everybody. It even agitates me. I know, hard truth. So we're going to try to get this down to a science as good as we can. Mostly by avoiding knocking people out unless we absolutely have to, because their bodies will be found at some point or another. So our first little thing we're going to do is do a distraction shot on this window. And we're going to knock him out. I know we could just push him over the edge, but that's not very propane of us now, is it? And he's going to go over and investigate this shot that we did, and we can just push him through the window and knock him out. And that actually counts as an accident, so you can just leave him there. Next you go and grab the propane tank, conveniently placed there, and kind of just huck it down here because you need to move the body. And we're going to do 3 shots right at this target's feet. What that's going to do is that's going to alert him, and it's going to kind of give away your location, but not enough to cause a full-blown firefight. So he's going to run up here to go check out where those shots came from upstairs. And what we're going to have for him is a nice surprise lying in wait.
Propane.
There you have it. That's 2 birds in 1 stone right out the jump. Pretty impressive, right guys? Right guys? Come on, give me some credit. Credit where credit is due. Next what we're going to go do is we're going to go grab another propane tank and we're going to disable the security cameras because there's just a lot of them. So go ahead and shoulder swap and take it out and run out immediately, and there's another propane tank right in front of your face. What we're gonna do is take out the target who's standing over by the crane. This particular kill at first glance looks like it would be easy, but these tanks really got a mind of their own when they bounce, so gotta get it perfect. So I'm not gonna do the little corny propane edit for any of the other kills. I went ahead and I got it out of the way first, so you guys are gonna have to just be thankful with what I give you for the rest of them, okay? Wait for him to be all the way out to that bar and then trank him, and his body will not be discovered. This guy, however, you need to tuck away, because if you do not, one of the targets is going to be patrolling this area and he will get mad. And by mad, I mean ruin the entire run. This guard's really weird. He does a lot of like twitches that make you think he's going to walk, but then he kind of fakes you out. Like I failed the run so many times because he just kept like posturing up and then pretending to walk, and then he would just sit still and stare right at me. So go ahead and just use a pistol distraction. It's easier, trust me. And it kind of sets him up a little bit better for when you're coming back up the stairs as well. Now the reason I was making sure I brought my briefcase was so that we can pack this propane tank in the case. Not many people really even know that you can put a propane tank in a briefcase, but it has been a lifesaver during this run because sometimes you just need more than 1 tank. You guys can relate. Sometimes just 1 tank ain't enough. Sometimes you gotta have 2 full, big, heavy tanks at your disposal. So this one is gonna be a traditional toss with the micro taser. So kind of angle it a good bit away from him because it will bounce into him. Electrocutes him and blows him up. Brutal. See, that's your other target that I was talking about. Who we could try to blow him up, but he's got a bodyguard that likes to puppy guard him, so we're not even going to worry about that. We're just going to take our tank and we're going to leave. Now, I bet you noticed that I picked up a breach charge a while back. And I bet you're wondering, Alex, what you got in store for that? Well, what I've got in store for you guys is blowing up a man in front of the club right in broad daylight. And I can't stress enough just how cinematically awesome this looks. I'm not going to give too much away because I want you guys to have a fresh slate on your mind, like a fresh I don't want you to even try to picture how cool this looks when I just watch. Just watch. Doesn't that look just absolutely badass? Ugh. Couldn't have done that any better. Could not have made that look any cooler.
Enough! He got another! You're sitting ducks. Evacuate to the area immediately.
Well, there you have it. That's Berlin. They're pulling all the other agents out. You've scared their socks off, and you've proven that you are the best ICA agent that ever was. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next mission. Take care.